at the kitchen. Jody is cooking. She is cooking up a storm. And me like how she a gwan. Me say you want to taste it. You have to taste it. And when you taste it, you can't erase it. Hey! Jody cooking, delicious cooking.
Hi guys, it's Jody. Welcome back to my channel. Today I've got another delicious recipe for you all. I'm gonna make pot roast pork shoulder. Yes, so in my bowl right here I've got at least 4 to 5 pork shoulder steak. Okay, and these are all of my ingredients that I'll be using. I'm gonna start off with my wet jerk marinade. This is 1 tablespoon. Okay, 1 carrot that I cut, 2 small tomatoes. I also have 1 tablespoon of my fresh thyme, 2 stalk of scallion, scotch bonnet pepper but not a lot, small amount of ginger, at least 1 teaspoon of ginger, and I also have pimento seed. Okay, 1 teaspoon of my pimento seed. This is all of my seasoning. Here I have 2 teaspoons of all-purpose seasoning, 1 teaspoon of my smoked paprika, 2 teaspoons of my jerk powder seasoning, and I also have 1 teaspoon of my black pepper. One onions and garlic, at least 4 cloves of garlic that I finely chopped. And I'm also gonna add some ketchup, at least 2 tablespoons of my ketchup. And guys, the ketchup just gonna add a lot of flavor. Okay, yes. Then I'm gonna add all my fresh herbs, just like so. My tomato, carrot, and of course garlic. My onions, my wet jerk seasoning, and that's from the bottle guys, but you can also make it. Okay, I've got a video on my channel on how I make my wet jerk marinade. Then I'm just gonna blend all my seasoning together. Just gonna add it just like so. I'll leave back just a bit. Okay, then I'm also gonna add some browning just to give it some color. If you don't have browning, you can also use dark soya. Okay, at least 1 teaspoon of my browning. Try not to add too much because you don't want it to be super dark. Then guys, I'm just gonna take my nice clean hands, and as I always said, you can always use a gloves, and I'm just gonna massage all those seasoning, all those herbs all over on my pork shoulder. So guys, this is the size of my pork shoulder. As you can see, it is quite big. Yes, you don't have to use pork shoulder, you can also use pork belly, you know, anything you have, just use it. So this is the color that you want. That's the reason why I use the browning.
Delicious recipe, hit the thumbs up and share across all your social media platforms for more of these amazing delicious recipe from Jody Cooking. Delicious cooking. Jody Cooking, straight from the kitchen. Jody Cooking, delicious.
You can leave it to marinate for overnight guys, or even for 1 hour, couple hours. Or if you want, as I said, you can just cook it as it is, because as long as you season your meat properly, it will still be delicious. So guys, it is nicely seasoned, as you can see. So I'm just gonna leave it, okay? And as I said, you can always marinate it, okay? Perfect. So guys, now I have my pot on my stove, and to my pot I add at least 3 tablespoons of my olive oil. So now I'm gonna add my pork shoulder, and I'm just gonna allow it to fry for at least 4 minutes on each side, okay? So now guys, I'm gonna flip it over. Nice and brown. So now I'm just gonna flip it back over, just like so. So guys, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna add some of my Jamaican red label wine, and I'm gonna add at least 1/4 cup, okay? So guys, all together I add at least 1/2 cup of my Jamaican red label wine. Look at all that goodness. Absolutely delicious. Super, super yummy. Oh my gosh. So good, guys. And I'm also gonna add at least 1/2 cup of my water. And I'm gonna leave it, guys, to cook on a low heat, okay? I'm gonna leave it for at least 30 minutes. I'm gonna also add some fresh thyme, just like so. It looks super, super, super delicious. Just gonna half cover my pot. So guys, it's been cooking for just over 30 minutes. This is what it looks like. Super, super delicious. So now what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna flip it over, okay? And I'm gonna allow it to cook for at least another 30 minutes, okay? But this is very big, guys, so it have to cook properly. So guys, I'm gonna allow it to cook on another 25 to 30 minutes, okay? Just gonna pour all that delicious liquid all over. I'm just gonna half cover my pot. So guys, it is all finished. I remove the lid. Look at that. Absolutely delicious. So yummy. Super delicious. Make sure, guys, it is nice and tender. Perfectly cooked. the fork go right through. So guys, I'm just gonna quickly make some gravy for you guys and show you. So to my pot I add at least 1 tablespoon of olive oil. So now all the herbs that I have from my pork shoulder, you're just gonna add it to my pot just like so. This is just gonna be a quick sauce, okay? Just gonna allow it to saute for at least 30 seconds. To that same bowl I'm gonna add at least 1.5 cup of hot water. You want to mix it all in. So just after 30 seconds, I'm gonna add some of my Jamaican red label wine, and I'm gonna add at least 1 tablespoon. One to 2 tablespoons, okay? This looks super delicious, so yummy. Then I'm gonna add that liquid from the bowl. I'm just gonna add 1 teaspoon of my all-purpose seasoning, and you can always taste it to your liking, okay? And I'm gonna add just 1 tablespoon of ketchup and just leave it for at least 5 minutes and it is ready, good to go. So guys, you want to make sure that you allow it to simmer down for at least 5 to 6 minutes, okay? This is what it looks like. As you can see, it is nice and thickened up, and that's exactly what you want. Now this is the fun part. I'm gonna cut it up. Guys, I'm telling you, it came out perfect. It looking super delicious. You know what it reminds me of? Jerk pork. Honestly guys, it tastes so much like jerk pork. This recipe is a must try. So guys, it is all plated up. So now what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna add some of the sauce that leave back in my pan and just add it onto my pork shoulder. I'm telling you guys, if you try this recipe, comment below and tell me what it's like. It is so tasty and so flavorful. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up, subscribe to my YouTube channel if you haven't already, and share this video to someone that you know will enjoy it, okay? I thank you all so much for watching. Until next time, bye. Love you all. And thank you all so much for all your love and your support. I appreciate it so much.